Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Hello and welcome back to the Checkout Point, your go-to podcast for the latest in e-commerce, brought to you by Blicket.co. I'm Max, here to guide you through the bustling world of online shopping and beyond. This week, we're diving into the e-commerce news for week number 30, with plenty to unpack in today's episode. First up, hold on to your wallets. We're delving into Amazon Prime Day 2024, which saw shoppers splurge a staggering $14.2 billion in just one day. But there's more beneath the surface of these jaw-dropping sales. We'll explore the secrets and strategies behind this global shopping phenomenon and discuss what it means for the future of digital shopping. And then, we'll dive into the evolving world of e-commerce platforms. How are major players like Mercari, Depop, and Levi's reshaping the online marketplace? From Mercari's renewed focus on the U.S. market to Depop's daring fee restructuring and Levi's customer-centric website revamp. Join us as we uncover how these moves are influencing consumer behavior and setting the pace for online shopping's future. Followed later by a look at a surprising disruption in the tech world. Today, we tackle the curious case of CrowdStrike's software update gone awry, a routine patch that spiraled into a global business standstill. What went wrong and what can we learn from this tech chaos? Moving on, imagine a world where shopping for groceries or dining out comes with a touch of artificial intelligence. We'll discuss how AI is transforming the retail sector, from sensors that guide you to your desired products to AI-driven payment systems that promise a smoother transaction. Discover how these innovations are enhancing efficiency and customer satisfaction across the board. Finally, we'll peel back the curtain on the often overlooked battles within the retail industry. From the tactics of a retail crime, queenpin, to Walmart's strategies to conquer the back-to-school season, we'll explore the strategic moves that are shaping the future of shopping. Stay tuned as we unravel these exciting developments and much more. It's all happening right here at the Checkout Point. Let's get started. Welcome back to our deep dive into the phenomena that swept through the digital marketplace this year. Amazon Prime Day 2024. Just when you thought the shopping spree couldn't get any more intense, this year's event kicked off with record-breaking success, ringing up a staggering $14.2 billion in U.S. online sales. But let's peel back the layers of this giant onion to see what's really behind these mind-boggling numbers. Now, Amazon Prime Day isn't just a day. It's become a global event that touches millions of people and piles up sales figures that are tough to wrap your brain around. Think about it, $14.2 billion. This isn't just about huge discounts on gadgets and gizmos. There's a complex strategy that makes this event a winner year after year. First off, let's talk about the mystery and magic behind the scenes. What we don't know can be just as fascinating as what we do. Every year, Amazon manages to keep a lid on the exact formula they use to generate such massive engagement. Whether it's the staggered timing of deals or the exclusive offers that pop up to surprise even the most seasoned shoppers, the secrecy only adds to the allure. So what lessons can we draw from Amazon Prime Day's colossal success? Lesson number 1. Anticipation is everything. Amazon hypes up this event months in advance, turning it into a sort of retail holiday. It's not just about discounts. It's a day that shoppers mark on calendars, anticipate, and even save up for. Ensuring that your event or product launch is eagerly awaited can significantly amplify its impact. Lesson number 2 concerns the power of exclusivity. Amazon Prime Day is exclusive to Prime members, which not only adds a layer of exclusivity, but also pushes consumers towards their membership program. It's like being part of a club that has its own special shopping day. This idea of exclusive access can be a powerful tool in driving sales and loyalty. Lastly, the beauty of data-driven decisions. Amazon uses the data gathered from previous Prime days to optimize and tailor the offers, making each year more successful than the last. This relentless focus on learning and improvement shows how using data wisely can lead to impressive results. To wrap things up, Amazon Prime Day isn't just a shopping spree. It's an event engineered to dazzle, engage, and seduce millions of consumers worldwide. The record-breaking figure of $14.2 billion isn't just a testament to consumer appetite, but also to Amazon's brilliance in creating a shopping festival that feels personal, exciting, and irresistibly exclusive. Remember, every dollar spent is a vote on what kind of shopping world we want to live in. And for now, it seems the world has chosen Amazon Prime Day as its favorite shopping holiday. Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep exploring these fascinating topics together. Until next time, keep asking questions and diving deeper into the stories behind the numbers. Welcome back to our digital dive, my curious listeners. Today we're navigating the dynamic waters of e-commerce market adjustments, a topic that may seem daunting, but stick with me. It's quite the journey as we explore how the digital marketplace is continuously evolving right beneath our fingertips. Let's start with Mercari, a major player in the online reselling vertical. Recently, whispers and worries circulated about Mercari possibly pulling out of the US market. However, it turns out there's no need for alarm, as Mercari has confirmed they are here to stay. This is incredibly significant, not just for the buyers and sellers on Mercari, but for the entire landscape of e-commerce in the US. The decision to remain stateside underscores the importance of the American market to global e-commerce players and highlights the competitive nature of this sector. Stability in this arena is crucial, not just for consumer confidence, but also for the smaller sellers who rely on these platforms to reach a broader audience. Next up, let's talk about a strategic pivot by Etsy's Depop. In a bold move, Depop has shifted most of its fees from sellers to buyers. This might sound like just a tweak in the pricing model, but it's much more than that. This change could potentially alter the buying behavior on the platform. By reducing the cost burden on sellers, Depop is likely aiming to attract more creatives and vendors to their marketplace. On the flip side, how will buyers react to these additional costs? Will this lead to a decrease in impulse purchases? Or will the unique finds on Depop keep consumers coming back? This adjustment reflects a broader trend in e-commerce, where platforms are continuously experimenting with fee structures to balance profitability with user engagement and satisfaction. And finally, let's button up with Levi's. Known universally for their denim, Levi's isn't just stitching up jeans. They're enhancing their e-commerce site to make it more customer-friendly. This overhaul is crucial because it speaks to an overarching theme in e-commerce adjustments, the push towards improving user experience. Levi's is adapting to the digital era by simplifying navigation, enhancing the visual appeal, and likely integrating more personalized features, all of which are designed to make online shopping as comforting and appealing as the feel of their classic jeans. This move by Levi's is a reminder that in the digital marketplace, the customer's journey is just as important as the product being sold. These stories from Mercari, Depop, and Levi's each emphasize a core truth of the digital age. Adaptation is not just beneficial, it's essential. As these platforms adjust their strategies, they're setting new precedents for the market, influencing consumer behavior, and shaping the future of how we buy and sell online. So, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or just a curious observer, these changes impact us all, crafting a new digital narrative that is as intriguing as it is inevitable. Let's keep our eyes on these developments because, in the world of e-commerce, change is truly the only constant. Thanks for tuning in, and stay curious, my friends. Welcome, everyone. Today we delve into a recent dramatic event that rocked the tech world, a massive global outage triggered by none other than CrowdStrike, a leading cybersecurity firm. This incident not only stunned businesses across the globe, but also caused a significant stir in the stock market, with CrowdStrike shares taking a sharp nosedive. Let's unpack this, shall we? CrowdStrike, known for their robust defense mechanisms against cyber threats, ironically became the source of one of the largest IT outages the world has ever seen. How did this happen? It all began with a software update. This wasn't just any update. It had unforeseen repercussions that cascaded through the networks of countless businesses, big and small, effectively paralyzing operations. Think about it. Businesses around the world suddenly unable to function. Transactions halted, services paused, communications severed. The pillars of daily operations crumbled, leaving companies scrambling to find solutions, and IT administrators fearing the worst, that this patchpocalypse, as it's being called, could take weeks to fix. Let's consider the wider implications. Economically, businesses suffer losses when operations are disrupted, even temporarily. There's also the cost of overtime work for IT staff, and potentially having to hire external specialists to address the catastrophe. In the grander scheme, the trust in IT security providers like CrowdStrike is shaken. Can companies afford to put their safety in the hands of others when a simple update can lead to such chaos? Now, let's switch gears a bit and touch on a related topic. When companies have IT outages, how do they communicate with their customers? A breakdown in communication can sometimes be as damaging as the technical failures themselves. Businesses need to have robust plans, not just for preventing outages, but for responding to them effectively. Transparency could be key to maintaining customer trust during crises. Furthermore, while we're looking at the fallout from this event, CrowdStrike's situation casts a shadow that extends to other tech giants. For instance, in a seemingly unrelated yet curiously timed turn of events, Microsoft decided to increase the price of their Game Pass service, leading to an intervention by the FTC out of concern for consumer rights and industry competition. What do we take from all this? The CrowdStrike saga is a gripping reminder of our dependency on technology and the cascading effects when just one piece of this intricate digital puzzle fails. It also poses deep questions about corporate responsibility and the ethical implications of software development and management. Listeners, as we wrap up this segment, consider this. In an era where digital fortresses can crumble with a single software update, how do we navigate our trust in the technologies that underpin our daily lives? And what measures should tech companies implement to safeguard against such significant disruptions? That's food for thought. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and remember, in our modern world, understanding technology isn't just about keeping up, it's about staying secure and informed. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome everyone to today's deep dive into a truly cutting-edge topic that's transforming our shopping experiences: artificial intelligence in e-commerce. AI isn't just a buzzword. It's becoming a cornerstone of how goods are sold and bought, reshaping industries right before our eyes. Let's start with something that affects almost all of us: grocery shopping and dining out. Imagine walking into a grocery store where cameras and sensors identify you, guide you to your favorite products, offer you tailored discounts, and allow you to walk out without ever waiting in a checkout line. Sound like something out of a sci-fi movie? Well, it's rapidly becoming a reality. AI and automation are reshaping grocery stores and fast food chains by streamlining operations and enhancing customer experience. You see, These technologies help manage inventory more effectively, reducing waste and ensuring that the freshest products are always available. Now, moving on to how AI digs deep into the nuts and bolts of e-commerce, payment processing. Traditional payment processing can often be tangled, slow, and susceptible to errors. Enter AI, which unravels these complexities effortlessly. By using advanced algorithms, AI can spot errors, detect fraud, and simplify the whole process, making transactions faster and more secure. Both businesses and consumers benefit from this. Businesses save on operational costs, and we, as consumers, enjoy smoother and safer transactions. And there's more. Let's talk about reinforcement learning, a form of AI that's like teaching a computer through rewards, kind of how we learn from our experiences. In commerce, this means AI can dynamically adjust recommendations and pricing, learning over time what strategies maximize profit and improve customer satisfaction. This isn't just theoretical, it's happening now. AI systems are learning how to predict what we might want to buy next, even before we know it ourselves. An excellent real-world application of this is seen in how the retail giant Albertsons is leveraging AI. They're not just using AI on their websites, they're incorporating it within their physical stores too. Imagine digital screens that change promotions based on real-time data or apps that help you navigate the aisles to your desired products. AI in Albertsons is turning the mundane task of grocery shopping into a personalized and interactive experience. This integration of AI in e-commerce is not just transforming business models, but is also enhancing our everyday shopping experiences. With AI, each interaction we have with a store, whether online or offline, becomes more personalized, efficient, and tailored to our preferences and needs. So, next time you order a burger through an app or walk through your local supermarket, think about the invisible AI hands at work. From predicting what items you're running low on at home to spotting that unauthorized transaction on your bank account, AI in e-commerce is truly making our lives not just easier, but also more delightful. That wraps up our journey through the fascinating world of AI in e-commerce today. The realm of shopping continues to evolve, and it's clear that AI will play an increasingly central role in shaping this evolution. The question isn't if AI will be involved in our future shopping experiences, but just how deeply integrated it will become. What an exciting time to be alive. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to keep thinking about how technology is continuously crafting our world into a place of incredible possibilities. Today, we're diving deep into the bustling world of retail markets, a sector that is equally dynamic as it is dramatic. With its rapidly evolving landscape, the retail industry presents a spectacle of challenges and innovation, of major legal battles and strategic business moves. Let's unravel these stories and discover what they tell us about the future of shopping. Let's start with a fascinating tale of crime and consequence in the retail world. A so-called retail crime queenpin is facing 5 years in prison and owes millions in restitution. Imagine the sheer scale of this operation to warrant such repercussions. This scenario sheds light on the severe impact of retail crime, which isn't just about the theft of goods, but also significantly destabilizes business operations and inflates prices for customers like you and me. Retail crime isn't just a small blip on the radar. It's a major upheaval that affects everyone involved from the ground up. Switching gears, let's discuss market competition and strategy, epitomized by retail giant Walmart. As the back-to-school season kicks into full gear, Walmart has emerged as the frontrunner, leaving competitors to face tough times. What's Walmart's secret sauce? It likely boils down to aggressive pricing strategies, extensive product assortments, and perhaps a sprinkle of brand trust that attracts parents to flock towards their stores for that annual school supply run. This scenario poses an interesting question. How do smaller retail stocks sustain themselves in the shadow of such a giant? It's a classic David versus Goliath story, but in the modern retail marketplace. Next on our list is a bitter battle in the courts. Skechers has decided to sue LL Bean over what they claim is patent infringement. Intellectual property in retail is as valuable as the products that hit the shelves. This lawsuit highlights the complex dance of innovation, competition, and protection of ideas that fuel the retail industry's growth. It also invites us to think critically about the balance between inspiration and imitation. Lastly, let's take a peek at Kohl's, a company that's expanding its dress selection with dedicated shops at 700 stores. This expansion is not just about selling more dresses, it represents Kohl's response to consumer demands and changing fashion trends. By creating specialized shopping areas, Kohl's is crafting an experience, making shopping more enjoyable and hopefully more fruitful. Each of these stories, from legal challenges and strategic dominance to crime's impact and adaptive strategies, paints a picture of an industry that's always on its toes. Retail isn't just about buying and selling. It's about responding to the cultural fabric of the time, navigating through legal and competitive challenges, and constantly adapting to consumer needs. As we wrap up today's discussion, think about how each shopping experience you have is shaped by these vast dynamics and what this means for the future of retail. How do you see these battles of innovation and challenges impacting your choices as a consumer? That's all for now. Keep pondering, keep questioning, and above all, keep shopping smart. Thank you for tuning in. Hey everyone, that's a wrap for today's episode of The Checkout Point, powered by Blicket.co. Thanks so much for tuning in. We covered quite a bit in this week's e-commerce news roundup. For week number 30, we kicked things off with a deep dive into Amazon Prime Day 2024, where a jaw-dropping $14.2 billion was spent in just one day. We also explored how major players like Mercari, Depop, and Levi's are innovating in the digital marketplace, changing the way we shop online. Plus, we discussed the staggering impact of a software update from CrowdStrike that really shook up the tech world. We didn't stop there. We looked into the revolutionary AI technologies, transforming everyday grocery shopping and dining experiences. And finally, we uncovered some intriguing stories in the retail sector, including strategic moves by Walmart and a shocking case of retail crime. Remember, if you missed any part of today's discussions or want to revisit any segment, you can always listen again on our podcast page. Be sure to tune in next week for another exciting episode where we'll bring you the latest in e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. And don't forget to check out Blicket.co for more insights and resources that can help you stay ahead in the world of e-commerce. Until next time, keep innovating and pushing boundaries in your spaces. This is Max, signing off from the Checkout Point. Have a great week, everyone. See you next time.